Hello, hello. Is this thing on? Hey, folks, how's everybody doing today? Welcome back down to Pioneer Farm, where we're having a lovely March day. And I'm in the process of cutting our new cornfield in. Indeed. Now, we won't be able to plant this until April, but it will be ready, which is the good thing. I'm gonna have to work this outside edge a little bit, though. It's not exactly straight and true. But what else is new? This is farming. It's not rocket science. You know, I'm sure if I were an architect we would care that that particular line's not terribly straight, but I'm not. So, I am going to cut this down, though. Alright, let's try that. Do hope everybody's doing well today. As I say, it's a lovely day here on the farm. We're supposed to be getting a couple of good days. That always helps. Nice days in the spring. Get out and do some planting. Now, if you're new to the farm here, or you just haven't got around to it yet, maybe today's a good day to hit that subscription button. And of course, if you like the content, it goes without saying, it's only polite to hit the like button. And, well, we do strive to be polite, don't we? Alright, hopefully that's a little better. Looks pretty good. And providing you don't actually look at it. Alright. This is going to be a fair-sized field. Geez, I haven't checked the fuel or the maintenance on this tractor in a little bit. There's probably something I should do, as I don't have a working fuel gauge in this thing. For some reason. So we did pretty darn good on the payoff for logging this part of the map. We made pretty close to $100,000 off our wood. But I noticed on the way down here that the plank factory... Alright, that's getting just too close there. Still hasn't produced anything, but they're at 12,000 something of what appears to be 15,000. So, I'm not sure what the deal is there with them. How about we run straight down? I just want to get this straightened out a bit so we can get the square of our field. We're off by so much. Look at this. Oh well. Guess that's what happens when you decide you're not gonna run GPS units. But the locals told me that the gear they do have that runs GPS doesn't seem to be very reliable. I guess there's some issue with satellite blockage or something in this area. So you're lucky to get enough to connect to give you an accurate reading, and then if you do, it usually ends up disconnecting partway through. So, and in part, I suppose, that's an issue of modern GPS equipment. It basically won't function with one or two satellites if you don't have at least blah blah amount. Then you might as well just grab yourself a compass and a map and set out. Which, I mean, is probably a better decision anyway. Alright, I think that should put us in a little bit better stead. Yeah, that looks like we're going in the right direction now. Now we should be able to take a decent swath each time. Oh, a chunk of wood sitting in the middle of the field. Well, it does take a while. A little bit of a hump there. Looks like we're not going to be shy on rock production either, eh? Good thing what we do without a good crop of rocks. Saw myself a real fine young black bear this morning. Don't know what he was up to, but out checking the neighborhood, I guess. Which in this part of the world is pretty common. Pretty common indeed. And this side needed a little squaring up too. Don't think I quite got it, but we should be close. It is going to take us a while, isn't it? This is a big field. Yeah, he was a friendly enough sort as far as that goes. Just kind of looked at me and carried on. Sort of what we expect, to be honest with you. I've never really had issues with them. I know some of the locals get right up in arms and they're like, "Oh, careful, there was a bear spotted here and there was a bear spotted there," and it's like, yeah. They've lived here for how many hundreds of thousands of years? as compared to us who've been in this part of the world for less than 200. But at least people are learning not to call the conservation officer every time they spot a bear. Because all that ends up with is a dead bear. And I don't really want that. There's not too many people that do. In itself, I suppose, is sometimes a necessity, you know. But I guess the worst part of it is it's such a waste, you know. I mean, if an animal absolutely refuses to go back into the bush and wants to hang around only in housing areas and such, and is rooting through garbage and tearing up people's yards and stuff, well, occasionally the seal comes in and puts a bear down. The biggest waste of that, besides the bear's life, is the fact that then they incinerate them. Rather than, you know, have a local butcher come in, and some of them have volunteered to do just that. Have a local butcher come in, chomp it all up into meat, and put it into the food bank for the freaking people that are hungry. No. I know some places implement that kind of a policy, and quite frankly, I think it's a good idea. There's a lot of usable food on a bear. Not to mention it's tasty as heck, man. Bear meat is delicious. If you're into that kind of thing. I mean, it's definitely one of them there gamey flavors, if you will. But I prefer it over even elk, and elk is considered one of the finest wild game meats there is. And it's such a bump there, and yet nothing is visible. I wonder if it's being bounced up by some of these piles of rocks. I mean, there's some pretty intense piles here, you know. Pretty intense indeed. Yeah, at least we're getting rid of a bunch of these freaking bushes. Alright. All that's left is about a normal-sized field. Nice. See, that time it was enough of a bounce that we actually left a divot in the plowing. See that? I don't know. Probably an ancient civilization buried under the field and we're scraping the rooftops. Yeah, I'm getting a little concerned here. I think I need to go and check the fuel on this vehicle. So... let's do that. You can see all the little chunks of wood laying around. There's one. There's one. Push this a little too far. See what I mean about the wood chips being a better deal? We got $1,000 for that. For 4 of those as wood chips, we would have got 10,000. Well, very close to 10,000. So it's quite a whoa, quite a difference. That one always catches me off guard. So I don't think the maintenance is that big a concern, but like I said, without a fuel gauge, I do get nervous. I'd just as soon not have to haul the trailer down there. Our firewood maker seems to be behaving itself lately, oddly enough. Alright, see how we're doing here. There we go. I don't think we're close enough. Weird. How could we not require any? No, doesn't appear that we do. Nope. Alright. Well, let's go and check maintenance then. That is strange. I may have fueled up at some point and just forgot about it. That's not impossible, I'll tell you that much. Alright, so the weight of this, we need to repair the weight, that's fine. And the tractor itself, well, $300. We've done worse. Yeah, she's still got a full tank. Well, less the tiny bit we used. Alright, let's head back. That apparently was rather unnecessary. But gave us a break from plowing. And a break from plowing is a good thing. Cheat and cut the corner. There we go. And we're back. Let's try and actually get that where it should be. There we go. There we go. Whoop. There we go. Not much point if we're not creating a field, is it? Okay, there's that. See that? Watch. I guess there is. There's just a... It's really hard to see, but I guess there's a dip to the land. Like a little hump right here. And there seems to be another one at the other end of where our field is as well. Just odd. Just odd. To come out here and use the science snuffler so that we can get all our measurements right. Alright. Okay. Yeah, just not as abrupt as it is on the other end. But yeah, there is a hump down on this end of the field as well. Maybe it's a plow wrinkle. You know, dragging this through the field from one end to the other. And we're probably just putting folds in the field. Yeah, I know. It's not nice to pick on the visitors. Truly. It's just thick with bushes in here. Oh, we took out like half a dozen in that pass. Nice. Caw, caw, caw. Now, if we keep laying the fields in, this is close. We should be able to do quite a bit out here. Take advantage of this new piece of land. Should have probably taken the plow down and checked for maintenance too. Maybe we quit making wrinkles in the field if we had sharper tines. Maybe. Whoa. Now that was a jump. Bounced the plow right out of the ground, or just about. Alright. Well, I think, guys, what I'm going to do is I will finish this off. And next time around, we'll go to the next stage. This is a big field. It's going to take a lot of work. But it will pay off. So I thank everybody for joining me here today. Again, don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so, perhaps. And if you like the content, hit that like. Till next time, though, take care of each other, folks. Have yourselves a great day. And ciao for now.